Let's take them back.
Yeah. As the preacher takes the pole below. Days of and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still call, I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. How would they visions of what a street is? I call it the song. Maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace the guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Lit up try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Utah and Chicago. And it's Chicago to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Gobert is out there with Favors. Then it's Exum. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Now here's Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. Can't get it to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. And Utah has possession. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hayward goes in, makes it off the glass. Hayward's got his team on the board to start the game for Utah.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's DeRozan. Love in the post, working on Favors. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. On defense, Utah. Gay outside Curry. Deflects the pass. Burks with the steal. There's the pass to Exum. Favors with a screen on DeRozan. Exum kicks to Favors. Here's Burks. Nice D from Cousins.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
It's deflected. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Exum with it. Favors with the screen. Hayward passes to Exum. There's the pick. Gobert the screen for three. Hayward. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And stolen by Hayward. Pass to Exum. Puts up the baby hook. The shot by Hayward wide open. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hayward's got his second bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Curry outside. And again, Chicago, no good. Utah leading by 4. Hayward dishes to Exum. Favors with the screen. And the rejection by Cousins. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Love's running. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Curry kicks to Cousins. to the middle. They need this one, and Love throws it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Exum passes to Gobert. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Back to Gobert. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Chicago making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Cousins. Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthews in for Rudy Gay. Here's Ingles. Here's Hood. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Horford. Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Hood. Harris is checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Hood. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Matthews dishes to Martin. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
And so he hits both. Utah leading. Burke kicks to Booker. Passes it to Ingles. He dishes it to Burke. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's Matthews with the jam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Curry.
Coming on the floor for your Chicago team, Jamal Crawford.
Crawford with the steal. And Matthews kicks to Horford. Outside for Martin. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Crawford, no luck. Utah trailing here. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Burke kicks to Booker. Uncovered. Chicago grabs the miss. Harris passes to Crawford. Beyond the arc. But they recover it. Horford dishes to Martin. Deep two from Crawford. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here is Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hood can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingles. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. Chicago leading by 3. Crawford outside. Back to Matthews. Martin with the screen for Matthews. Got it off in time. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And a moment now to reset the line up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Rudy Gay, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Curry, and it's DeRozan in at the 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Chicago leading by 4. And there's the feed to Love. Kicks it out to Gay. Buries it from three-point range.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Exum kicks to Burks. Pass to Exum. From past the arc. Good on the shot. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Love kicks to Curry. From deep. Another 3 for Chicago. Here's Exum. Favors with the screen. Hayward passes to Exum. Back to Hayward. Burks sets a screen for Exum. Hayward can't hit.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Utah trails by 9. Exum kicks to Gobert. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Chicago leading by 8. Outside Curry. Gay dishes to Curry. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Hayward. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And that's now 6 points for Gordon Hayward.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Gay in the corner. Gobert with the block. Here's Exum. Outside Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. For 3, Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Chicago making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Cousins. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Rudy Gay. Favors with a screen on Curry. Exum passes to Favors. And Gobert kicks to Exum. Another miss by Utah. Chicago leading by 6. Outside DeRozan. Here's Carroll. Out to DeRozan. Right side Curry. Takes a three. Outside DeRozan. Lets it go from deep, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Chicago making some changes. Kenyon Martin is checked in for Love. Matthews comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Crawford in for Curry. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Utah. Trey Burke comes in for Exum. Burke with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Favors with the screen. 5 on the clock. Hayward can't hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Lyles checked in for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. Now here's Crawford. Chandler dishes to Martin. Trying to get back on track.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Chicago, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. First one falls for him. Chicago making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And both free throws good for Martin. Utah trails by 8. Burke, the pass to Booker. Here's Hood. Dishes it to Booker. Clock at 6. Baseline try. And that one comes up a bit short.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Carroll. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He gives them a double-digit lead. And Chicago leads by 10.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Burke. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Shot left block. Chandler with the rebound. Chicago leading by 10. And Matthews kicks to Harris. Misses in close.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Al Horford is checked in for Utah with the ball. And here is Burke. Down low. From 10 feet out. Another miss by Utah.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. That's tipped to the right side. Off the pick. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Burke's got his first basket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Outside Carroll, and that's not going to go. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Utah trails by 8. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Alec Burks, Hayward out there with Favors, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Exum in at the 1 spot. And that one's good. Now Curry. Kicks it to Gay. He feeds it to Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Here's Exum. Feeds it to Favors. Hayward outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Hayward's got 8.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Outside Curry. Gay dishes to Cousins. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Love the pass to DeRozan.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Wallace with it. Favors picks him up. Gay with no one around. But they get it back. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. Cousins inside. Uses the glass to drop it in. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Chicago leading by 8. Curry with it. To the inside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He's perfect from the line this time. Utah trails by 10. Here's Exum. To the middle. The dish to Burks. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Back to Gobert. Hayward on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Gobert.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Gay outside. And stolen by Hayward. And now the fast break. Exum with the ball. And they get it back.
They've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
He kicks it to Favors. The pass to Exum. Favors with the screen. 3-pointer. And with that, the Chicago lead is kept back down to 8 after they get the basket from Burks.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Good. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Now, here's Burks. Really left alone that time. And that's now 6 points for Dante Exum.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here is Hayward. He's got 8. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Burks in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
DeRozan, another 3 for Chicago.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Now here's Burks. Favors with a screen on DeRozan. Burks dishes to Exum. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And then Gay with the dunk. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Stolen by Gay. It's DeRozan with the drive. Pass to Love. Gay outside. Gobert pulls it in.
If they could be happy, 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Poked away and stolen by Cousins. And Gay with a clear path to the hoop. And DeRozan throws it down. DeRozan's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Gay.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Now here's Curry. They've got Horford. Curry is out there with Matthews. Then there's Towns, and it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Towns. Booker pulls it in.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Hayward can't hit. Chicago leading by 17. Outside Curry. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's Burke, guarded by Curry. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Hayward passes to Ingles. And Booker kicks to Ingles. Here's Hayward, and it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Timeout, timeout. Timeout. Guarded.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Burke dishes to Hayward. The wing jumper off target.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Curry. Another miss by Curry.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Lyles no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Burke. To the paint. Here's Hayward. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Chicago making some changes. Martin comes in for Towns, and Damari Carroll subbed in for Harris. Now here is Martin. Back to Curry. Passes it to Horford. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. And Chicago leads by 19.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. No one near him. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's a 2 from Matthews. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Burke with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kevin Love's checked in for Martin. Gay comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's DeRozan in for Wesley Matthews. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Chicago leading by 19. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Gobert. 3-on-3 from 10 feet out, and that is good.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Now here's Curry. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And even 3-on-3 break. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shoots from the line. Burke can't get it to go. And he goes in for the dunk.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
that
was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Chicago.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for DeRozan. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
We've got 1:13 left in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Matthews. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here's Hood. Carroll covering. Hood gets the bucket.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Crawford after the basket by Utah. He dishes it to Towns. Outside Matthews. 4 on the shot clock. Towns kicks to Carroll. Drops in the tray.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Matthews. Second shot opportunity. Lyles no good. Balanced scoring clock for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.